Hi, my name is Sabne Raznik, and this is one of my mini readings here on YouTube. And I've been currently reading poems from my upcoming collection, Rabbit Hole, which is coming out April 1st, 2017, and it will be available on Amazon. And what it is basically what it says. We're going to go down a rabbit hole with language. And it marries the found poem with Gertrude Stein. Some of the poems are more deconstructed than others, but it plays with the idea that language has sort of lost meaning. It doesn't seem to have. It seems to be clear on the page or when it comes out somebody's mouth, but it really has. People can assign whatever meaning they want to it. They don't even have to look for facts anymore. It's just, you know, it kind of reminds me of in the beginning of the 20th century, there was something that at the time they called the new morality, where it was like there's no such thing as sin anymore. You just do what feels good to you, and that's all right. That's kind of what's happening with language, and it's a global phenomenon, a new cultural thing that is happening here at the beginning of the 21st century. So the collection kind of explores that. It's very avant-garde and interesting, I hope, in that way. So basically, these poems come from source texts that are not poetic, different articles and things like that, and then they play with the idea of the breakdown of language as signifier. The poem that I'm going to read to you today is one of the less deconstructed ones. It's called Annoying to People Who Like Being Annoyed, and I found it from an article on u2.com, and it was, I forget what year. It was whenever Bono had that back accident, and so he was out of commission for 6 months because he had broken his eye socket and just about tore off his left arm, and he can't play guitar anymore because he has a titanium elbow. But so he was out of commission, and he wrote this article for the fans and put it on the website to basically say, I'm all right, I'm just recovering. He was on medication, and you can tell when you read the article, it's very free-floating. Flow of thought kind of article, really long. It was something like the A to Z of New Year's for that year or something, because he posted on New Year's. But anyway, I took that and made this poem out of it. Annoying to people who like being annoyed. You should not have time to read this. Leaving my mind to wanderlust untethered. If her name were Zena, I'd start the alphabet with her. The problem with finding out what people think, you find out what they think. The midwife said it would be comforting for her to sleep on my chest. She's still there. To glue together elements that might otherwise fly off in different trajectories. Seems to buy better gifts than I do. Note to self, look up frugal. Current owners photobombed my kids. Truly spontaneous great spirits. Artists chase the zeitgeist like dogs chase cars. My dyslexia reads as step inside, free drink. We've always understood who was paying our wages, a long obedience in the same direction. Let this be said, but not on live television. Completely unintentionally, I confessed old red eyes. Eve has discipline and mischief, real depth that she chooses to float above. Our boy Eli won't be a student for long. No flagrant abuse of human rights, but very annoying to people who like being annoyed. This is not very rock and roll. U2 is like the mafia. You can never really get out. We march backwards into the future. Got to be rebuilt by the 14th of May. Marriage is a grand madness. As they age, I don't know if they'll be playing our music. I hope to be deafened by the joyful noise they bring about. We could do with some fresh eyes. Thank you.